A very busy day at county clerk's offices all across Southern California as same-sex couples rush to get their marriage licenses. It is the first full day for same-sex weddings in California. Our coverage begins with Eyewitness News reporter Leanne Suter live in West Hollywood. Leanne?
Michelle, the frenzy has died down for now here in West Hollywood, but it has been a very busy day. At this location alone, officials estimate that when the doors close at 5, they will have issued nearly 200 marriage licenses to same-sex couples.
I now pronounce you married under the laws of the state of California. You may seal these vows with a kiss.
The rush to the altar is underway as gay couples across the state are legally married.
The person I get to call my husband officially is probably the greatest moment of my life. I mean, we've been together for 10 years, but like you said, now we have a real anniversary. We have an anniversary of our marriage.
The crush of couples seeking marriage licenses filled West Hollywood Park, where hundreds turned out to be part of the historic day.
We left yesterday at 8 o'clock in the evening and got here about 3 o'clock this morning. And we've been in line since 3 o'clock. We were couple number 8.
In Norwalk, a similar scene where massive tents were set up to handle the long lines of people applying for licenses and taking part in civil marriage ceremonies.
I've considered myself married to this woman for 40 years, but now I can say it, and it's like, you know, it's a fact now.
In West Hollywood, Star Trek star George Takei and his longtime partner were one of the first couples to receive their marriage license.
I already feel different, from yesterday, and I know that when we get married, it is going to be a glorious, absolutely indescribable. I can't imagine what the feeling is going to be.
Takei is planning a lavish ceremony for September, but for many others who turned out today, they didn't want to wait.
It feels like such a huge week for us that, the having a baby and getting married, it also seems incredibly like, it's beautiful timing.
And big business. According to one study, it estimates that this sudden wedding rush will translate to more than $683 million for the state. Now, coming up at 5, we'll hear from some of the couple's parents about what today means to them. Live in West Hollywood, Leanne Suter, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Leanne. And a huge crowd at San Francisco City Hall today for the first full day of same-sex marriages. We don't have any exact numbers yet, but it was clearly a very busy day. In nearby Contra Costa County, the first wedding actually involved the county clerk himself as he wed his partner of 18 years. And to the Inland Empire, more weddings taking place here at the San Bernardino Hall of Records. Couples had their choice of indoor or outdoor ceremonies. The clerk says business has been brisk with more weddings than on a typical day.
Opponents of same-sex marriage continue to mount legal challenges. In Sacramento, a conservative group asked a court to stop the weddings, claiming the new marriage forms were illegally changed without due process. The request was denied, and meanwhile, another attempt to stop same-sex marriages was turned down by the California Court of Appeals today. The Virginia-based Liberty Council had asked the court to block the marriages until voters decide the issue in November. Stay with Eyewitness News for continuing coverage of same-sex marriages. For more coverage of today's ceremonies and information about obtaining a marriage license, just go to our website, abc7.com.